Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Recently we've been doing a lot of videos where we take on bots or some 5-minute games and messing around. But this is me. This is me with my girls and I'm trying to get to 2000. This is going on the Road to 2000 playlist. Let's get in a game before I try and play this move. Alright, I've not done one of these videos in a while, so I'm really excited to get back to some 10-minute games. Get a bit of time pressure. Feel that buzz. And this is as good as it gets, guys. This is the pump that we all need. Alright, so this is starting to come in. There. We take double his pawns. We're fine. We're fine. We've been in this position before, guys. Nothing to worry about. Don't know why I chose this square. I just any benefit to that? I don't think so. Let's take. We are under time pressure, so let's just castle. And this is often good in Rue Lopez to stop the bishop coming out. Not urgent, but you know what I like? I like this. Ah, and that comes in very handy. Just to allow us to start doing this, you know. If we take, this just opens his pawn up, so I don't like it. Maybe we push. He takes us, we don't mind too much. Maybe we do that. Just thinking, he could go here, I guess, but we're not too worried. Threatened to come here, but we can always pop the queen out. But now if this, we're quite happy in that position, I think. And also our queen covers this square for the knight to potentially infiltrate on. This keeps our pawns together. Gives us an open rook. We'd be very happy if he takes. Yes, he wants to open up his rook. So I think that's a pretty good move. We develop the rook like that. Don't see why not. Or just we can just recapture with the knight. Actually, looks perfectly good. What about taking though? Taking looks nice as well. Although it does leave this pawn as a bit of a weakness, so maybe I should have considered that for a bit longer. Don't know, maybe queen like this. Some pressure here looks good. Although now knight maybe coming like this looks strong. This closes down my position. I think I want to play this, stop this happening. This looks strong now. Maybe I play like bishop here just to stop this move. Also maybe in the future look to get on this diagonal. But a pretty closed game. Maybe he's got a bit of space here. These pawns look strong for him. Pawn looks weak for me, so maybe I'm slightly worse. He's looking to infiltrate now on this square. This d4 square. What about just pushing this pawn? Actually, I think if he does this, I think this is good for us, because then he puts a pawn there. And then this pawn is no longer visible. I don't know what that does. I think maybe he's going to try and stack up here. I don't know really what I'm doing with this pawn, but taking a bit of space, pestering his knights, asking where he's going to go with the knight. So is there any benefit to that? If takes. I don't see what else we're going to do with the pawn, so let's try it. Queen can come in now, which is a bit annoying. Maybe we'd meet it with that. So if takes 6, maybe we just take the pawn. Not sure what to do with this pawn, so now we get 2 open files for the rook. Not sure what else they're doing. So alright, that's an annoying knight. We just really want to dislodge that knight. We'd actually love to go here and him trade it off, but I don't think he will. Maybe we try double up the rooks. Also maybe offer some threat or protection onto this backwards pawn long term. Constantly worried about this pawn once he decides to double his rooks here. Yeah, so the highest I've been on these 10-minute games is 1650, guys. And that was a couple of months back, so I want to prove to myself that I can get back to those highs. I don't think he knows what he's doing in this position. I'm not just being generally rude. I think he's... I don't know what this is. I'd love to get my knight there. How do I do that? What about here? Bit of a short-sighted move though, because when he goes back, I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I could follow up with that. Maybe this is okay actually. Throw this in. Throw this in after, and maybe I'm threatening mate. So a sip of the old water. So that stops my queen coming in. It still allows me to trade off my my knight for the bishop. Queen here. That would allow this fork. And he'd have to take and I'd recapture it. My queen would then be in. But then actually this pawn would fall. So if here. Here. I'm quite happy, I think. Oh, this is tough. Maybe like that going after this pawn. Burning a bit of time here, guys. We're going to need to speed up soon. He wants us to take. But we've not really got a choice, so let's do it. Take with the queen and then we can win this pawn. No. No such luck. What about this? Targeting this. Oh, but now this falls. I'm silly. But then here. This pawn was always going to fall. Here. And then maybe we're happy. Targeting this. Yes, he reinforces with a rook. Then we put some more pressure on. We're going to have more pressure than he has. We're going to be able to force a retreating move. Force him to go back here. And hopefully win this pawn. So he's taken out our most pivotal pawn for the structure. Held the structure together. We're hopefully going to get his best pawn. This falls, this falls. Yes, as expected. This not working yet. Any downside to this? Let me know in the comments how you think I'm handling this position, guys. What would you do? But yeah, you know, only 20% of you are subscribed. Like, yeah, it's a bit out of order, that. Providing variety content, everything you need in the world, you know. From the highs to the lows, the emotional drama. 5-minute games, 10-minute games. I mean, what else is there, you know? Life. Life on the chessboard. We're getting low on time. Right, let's concentrate. So we've got, let's take, and then we get this. There's no mates. You know, if something like that, or I don't know, that, and that. This protects, this has got an escape square, we're okay. We might even be better. Oh, look at this juiciness. That's what we want to see, guys. So this guy's maybe been a bit too quick. A bit too confident. Even maybe... Right, so that's another check. We love it, we love it. Yeah. Okay. What about that? No. Shouldn't take too long here. We love him to trade this. This knight is his best piece by far in terms of like relative value. Reg Dennis on the ropes, but with a bank of time. He's probably going to try and just stall me out now. I wouldn't mind sacking this, but then I'd sort of lose my advantage. If I sack the rook for a knight and a pawn. Okay. Maybe we push this. Gotta just move quick now, guys. Something like that. What about this now? Going after this. Oh no, because that covers. I've just dropped a pawn, I think. Unless he takes with a knight. Time pressure. How have we messed this up? How have we got so low on time? Maybe just bishop back here would be solid. I like the way this controls the pawns on this square here. Also holds that. He can take it if he wants, but he's going to lose this pawn at the end. I think I'm happy. He's got a couple more pawns than me, but my rook is going to be very active. Can he hold on to this pawn? No. Let's take it. Choosing to take this more advanced pawn over this one. No way his king's ever going to be able to protect this pawn. It's rook against knight. Once I win this pawn, I think I'm ahead. The activity of my king might become pretty important soon. But now he's starting to think. Now he's in a probably slightly losing position, in my opinion. What's he got? I noted that he can't protect the pawn. That was my main thought. Now maybe that. Looking to get this move in, this move. Also stops him coming back. Restricts his knight a little bit. And these moves look very good. Over here we get this. I mean that's a pretty basic mistake for 1500 to make. Okay. Wow. We definitely didn't play that perfectly. We were a little bit slow. What time is it? 10 o'clock. Have I got... I'm getting a bit tired, guys, so I'm just going to leave it for a quick one today, but we're starting to get the ball rolling again on the Road to 2000 playlist. Trying to hit 1600 in the next couple of weeks. That'd be, I think, an achievable goal. So yeah, like I said, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.